Assalamu alaikum. Hello student. Good morning. How are you? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Although we are suffering from COVID-19 and it's a pandemic disease worldwide, dear students, I hope all of you are staying in home. Stay home, stay safe is our slogan now. Then we can save us from COVID-19. Dear student, for this lockdown situation, our school is closed and we can't go outside, but we can't stop our learning. As a part of our learning, we are going to prepare ourselves by watching class through online. So now today I am going to conduct your class and our online class number is 15. In this topic today I would like to teach you English and I Shahidul Islam, senior teacher of English, would like to conduct today's class. Dear students, can you tell me what's the below picture denoting to? I hope all of you are already very much clear that what's the picture denoting to. This picture is very much famous and very much popular to us, and it's also denoting us to a topic, and that is of course email. Dear students, what is an email? I will say email is short form of electronic mail. If I say broadly, email is information stored on a computer that is exchanged between two users over telecommunications. Again, if I say email is a message that may contain text, files, images, or other attachments sent through a network to a specified individual or group of individuals. You can ask, why do we send an email? I will say, we can send email to people to ask for permission or authorization to do something. Again, we can send email after sending data to ask a person for their opinion or decision about something. This is a good way to communicate if you want to give someone time to think prior to deciding. So dear students, these definitions makes us clear that to complete our purposes, we will send email to others. Now, you can ask how many kinds of email. I will say email is two kinds and they are informal email. It has another name, that is personal email. Sometimes we are sending email to our relatives, to our near and dear son. These emails are known as informal email or personal email. and there is another email, and that is formal email or official email. Dear students, when we communicate or want to do anything with others outside of our relatives, those emails will be regarded as official email. So, boys, today I would like to discuss regarding formal email or official email. I hope you have already learned informal or personal email. Today, actually our topic is formal email or official email. Okay, let's go to learn what are the portions or parts of an official email. I will say there are 6 parts of an official email or formal email. Boys and girls, here you can see format of an email. I have already told that there are 6 parts of an email, and they are address. At the beginning of the email, you should write address of the email recipient. The person who will receive email from you, his or her email address should be written, and we will start with to, then email address. And secondly, there should be a subject. That means on which purpose we are going to send an email. Here I have written permission to open a relief camp in the school campus. Dear students, in third step, I will say there should be a salutation. Salutation means here you should address to the person, to the official as dear sir or dear madam. And in fourth step, here I have shown that there will be a description of the topic. That means body of the email. Dear students, sometimes we are doing mistake to write the body of the email. Remember, body of the email should be in 2 paras. And in fifth step, that is subscription. Subscription means here we are writing the last words as yours sincerely regards or the best regards, like this. And finally, the 6th step of email is name and identity. I have written here Saqib Al Mahmood on behalf of the student of Chilmar area. Boys, you should write the name and identity because you are sending email to an officials. If you don't write your name and your identity, so how will he or she permit you? That's why definitely we will write our name and our identity in the last part or last step of the email. So I would like to say again, email address should be started with a small letter. If you write any capital letter at the first letter of email address, then your email would not be sent. Email address should be started with a small letter. And you can see I have already started or written this email address with a small letter chilmarischool@gmail.com. So students, we have got the format of an email. Okay, let's go to prepare an email properly. Here is a question for us. Suppose in exam there will be question for us. Suppose you are students of Chilmari area. You and some of your friends want to open a relief camp in the school premises for the help of flood affected people. Now, write an email to the headmaster of your local school for permission to open a relief camp in the school. Boys, I told earlier that at the very first time to compose an email, we should write the email address. Email address of the recipient to chilmarischool@gmail.com. Here you can see again, I have started the email address with a small letter. You should follow it. Then subject should be written. Here subject should be taken from the question. The question was regarding the permission. So I have written permission to open a relief camp in the school campus. Your subject should be short and in one sentence. Then the third step is dear sir or madam, it's a subscription. So I have already written dear sir or madam because the headmaster may be sir or madam, that's why I have given slash or oblique. You can write or you should write only one dear sir or madam. Then the fourth part of email is description of the caption or body of the email. I have written here detail. Dear sir or madam, we have the honor to draw your kind attention to the fact that we, the students of your school area, have taken decision to open a relief camp in the school campus for helping the flood affected people. Thousands of people have become homeless, foodless and clothless. Many of them have taken shelter on rooftops, roads and embankments. They are now living under open air without food or clothes. Cholera, diarrhea, typhoid, dysentery, etc. have broken out in an epidemic form. Their miseries know no bounds. In this condition, we should come forward to standing by the side of these suffering people. We are trying our best to collect food and clothes from the people of safe areas. The local chairman is also patronizing our efforts. Second part of this body is we are looking forward to hearing your permission to open a relief camp in the school campus so that we can distribute our collected relief goods to the affected people properly. Dear students, this is the description or body of the email. Now the subscription. Yours sincerely. Then last, the name and identity. Saqib Al Mahmood on behalf of the students of Chilmari School Area, Chilmari, Kurigram. Like this way, you will compose your email. That means you will compose the official email in this format. Then you will get full marks, inshallah. Dear students, I would like to make sure you have understood the above discussion. That's why I would like to confirm that you have understood what is an email. I have told you email is a short form of electronic mail. And secondly, again I would like to ask you, why do we send an email? We send email to others to inform my or our asking to them. Thirdly, How many kinds of email? I have already told you that there are two kinds of email. Number one is informal email or personal email. Number two is formal email or official email. Fourth number question is how many parts of an email? I have already showed you that there are 6 parts of an email. So maybe you have again got the total idea regarding our today's lesson. Dear students, do you have any more question after the above discussion? Maybe you have no any question. Okay, thank you so very much for your watching video class and patience hearing. No more today.